Welcome back to Car Future Wheels, the place where horsepower meets the future. Today, we're talking about one of the most iconic, exhilarating, and flat-out beautiful machines in the automotive world. Buckle up, because we're diving deep into the 2026 Porsche 911 GT, the latest evolution of Porsche's legendary performance bloodline. Now, we all know the 911 is sacred in the world of performance cars, and every generation takes careful steps to refine what's already close to perfection. But the 2026 911 GT isn't just a tweak or facelift. This thing is a re-engineered beast with modern soul, timeless spirit, and a razor-sharp edge that screams both power and precision. Let's start by walking around this stunning machine. From the front, the 2026 Porsche 911 GT greets you with that familiar, instantly recognizable silhouette. But look closely, and the evolution becomes clear. The front fascia has been reworked with more aggressive air intakes, with active aerodynamic flaps integrated seamlessly into the grille structure. Porsche has managed to make it look both more menacing and more aerodynamic, a rare combo, but they've nailed it. LED matrix headlights return, but they've been redesigned for a slimmer, more futuristic appearance. And yes, they're smarter than ever. These lights can now actively adapt not just to curves and traffic, but even weather patterns, adjusting beam intensity based on road conditions. Subtle touches of carbon fiber on the front splitter and hood venting hint at the GT's performance prowess, while still maintaining that everyday usability that 911 drivers love. Slide around to the side and the stance is unmistakably GT. It sits low, wide, and purposeful. The flared rear arches, slightly more pronounced than the 2025 model, give it an athletic look even when standing still. Porsche's commitment to lightweight performance continues here with new forged magnesium wheels, 20 inches up front, 21s at the rear, wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2Rs as standard. The design of the wheels is new for 2026 too, with an intricate twi-spoke pattern that's not just stylish, but functional, aiding brake cooling at high speeds. The side profile also reveals active side skirts that adjust for downforce depending on your drive mode. And notice the side mirrors, redesigned for reduced drag, now with integrated cameras as standard in select trims. The roofline remains that unmistakable sloping Porsche DNA, flowing smoothly into the back, arguably the most dramatic angle of the new 911 GT. And speaking of the rear, just wow, Porsche has made some bold moves here. A fixed swan neck rear wing dominates the upper profile, finished in exposed carbon fiber with active pitch adjustment. The taillight bar stretches across the rear, but it's been refined with a 3D OLED design that glows with a crystalline sharpness. And of course, down below, the twin centrally mounted titanium exhausts not only look serious, they sound even more ferocious than before. An updated diffuser design increases rear downforce while improving heat extraction from the rear-mounted engine bay. Step inside and things only get more exciting. The cabin of the 2026 Porsche 911 GT balances minimalism with motorsport intent. First, the seating. Porsche's carbon bucket seats are now even lighter, over a pound shaved off per seat, with Alcantara and leather trimming standard, and contrast stitching in GT-specific color themes like racing yellow, shark blue, or lava orange. The new fully digital 12.6-inch driver display returns but gets a refresh with customizable modes for track use, including telemetry overlays, tire temperature monitoring, and even a live G-meter that records your lap data. Center stage. A 10.9-inch touchscreen still controls navigation and media, but a new track performance tab has been added, offering everything from lap recording to throttle, brake input graphs and even eye-based coaching tips. Yes, Porsche added a virtual co-driver if you are running solo on track days. And despite the GT's focused nature, Porsche hasn't forgotten about comfort. Dual-zone climate control, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and a 12-speaker Bose system come standard. Of course, you can opt to delete the infotainment and sound system altogether if you're going for that purist, lightweight setup, and some buyers absolutely will. Now let's get into the heart of the matter, performance. Under the hood, lives a naturally aspirated 4.2-liter flat-six engine, up from 4.0 liters in the previous GT3. Porsche has coaxed out a jaw-dropping 540 horsepower and 368 pounds-feet of torque without a single turbo. This engine revs to a screaming 9,200 revolutions per minute, delivering that classic, high-revving, visceral experience that only Porsche can provide. The sound alone is reason enough to drive this car. All that power is sent to the rear wheels through a 7-speed PTK dual-clutch transmission, or a Rejoice, Purist and optional 6-speed manual gearbox, still alive and thriving in 2026. With the PTK, the 911 GT rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.0 seconds flat. The manual is slightly slower on paper, at 3.4 seconds, but honestly, it's all about the involvement. Top speed, 199 miles per hour, but beyond the numbers, it's the way the GT delivers the speed that matters. The steering remains hydraulic assisted, providing that unmatched Porsche feedback. The suspension, reworked double wishbone front and multi-link rear with adaptive dampers now featuring a Race Plus mode for full circuit aggression. Porsche's active roll control and rear wheel steering systems are standard on the GT, and they work in harmony to make the car feel smaller, sharper, and more alive than ever before. Braking performance has also taken a leap forward. The standard steel brakes are monstrous, a 408mm front, 380mm rear with 6-piston calipers up front. But go for the PCCB ceramic composite brakes and you're getting stopping power on par with a race car, along with a significant reduction in unsprung weight. Driving the 911 GT on the road, it's surprisingly docile. Yes, it's firm, and yes, it's loud, but it's not punishing. The new suspension setup absorbs more than you'd expect, and Porsche's engineers have done a phenomenal job of blending hardcore performance with just enough daily usability. On track, it transforms. The chassis balance is near telepathic. Turn-in is instant, mid-corner grip is endless, and the way this car puts power down out of corners, it's like it reads your mind. And here's the kicker, this isn't even the RS model. That's coming later. This GT is Porsche's way of saying, here's what we can do without going all out. And yet, it already feels like a benchmark. Now, let's talk money. The 2026 Porsche 911 GT starts at $186,500. But with options A and you want options A, expect real-world pricing to land around $220,000. Tick the hatch package, carbon ceramics, and maybe a custom paint to sample finish, and you're knocking on the door of $240,000. Is it worth it? For those who crave connection, feedback, and spine-tingling performance, absolutely. It's not a car for everyone, but it's not trying to be. The 911 GT is for the driver who still believes in analog passion in a digital world. And in 2026, where electric and hybrid powertrains dominate the conversation, the fact that Porsche is still building a naturally aspirated, rear-wheel drive, manual sports car, that alone deserves applause. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 Porsche 911 GT is more than just a car. It's a statement, a love letter to driving enthusiasts. It's a reminder that even as the world shifts toward autonomy and electrification, there's still room for soul, for sound, for sensation. And Porsche is leading the charge, with its foot planted firmly on the throttle. That wraps up today's deep dive. If you enjoyed this review, smash that like button, subscribe to Car Future Wheels for more cutting-edge automotive content, and let us know in the comments, would you spec yours with the manual or stick to the lightning-fast PTK? Until next time, keep your eyes on the road and your heart in the drive. Catch you soon.